Michael Costa has been the trainer here at Jebel Ali Stables for His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Rashid Al Maktoum since 2022, when he moved all the way over from Australia. His last few seasons have been very successful, and today we talked to him about his hopes and dreams for this coming season. So Michael, first of all, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel.
Thanks for having me, thank you.
And you made a big move coming over from Australia. You brought your wife and your kids. Do you finally feel properly settled down?
Yeah, it is. It feels like home. Felt like home straight away just because of how welcoming everyone was. And it was just such a busy time settling into the barn, so we kept busy. And what a great country to land in. You know, I think Australia is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. But now with all the travel I do around the world for all the sales, coming back to Dubai and feeling that safety and all the great things about Dubai, it's a great place to be.
Was it an easy decision for you to make, or did you have to think about it quite a lot before moving out here?
No, it was tough. It was a tough decision because we had such a big business in Australia, and we had a great life as well with the kids, and so it was definitely tough. But once we came over and had a little bit of a look, and we met the management team, we discussed the position with His Highness, and knowing that His Highness being such a great influence in the race in UAE, and also just such a great person with the management, made the decision easier.
And you obviously have been very successful in your seasons here. You were second in the championship last year. Is that a big goal for you and your team? Do you want to win the championship this year?
Yeah, it was nail-biting to go so close, and statistically to have half as many runners as the biggest stables. It was a good achievement by the stable and the staff. And we're rebuilding and we're getting bigger and stronger, so it'll be good to go that one better this year.
And you have an exciting jockey booking as well this year. Ray Dawson is going to be riding for you alongside Ben Coen. Are you looking forward to having them both here?
Yeah, we are. Like, Ray rode for us a couple of times in the first season we were here. It was very successful, so it's good to have a balance of a lightweight jockey and also the heavier weight with Ben Coen. So I think they'll complement each other, and we really need that because we'll be a stable which will have multiple runners in races, and I think they're two great jockeys that now Ben's settled in after having one season. I think they'll be two very prominent riders in the Jockey Championships.
And you had an exciting summer. You bought 13 yearling colts from the Keeneland sale. Would you take that as a success? And I bet you can't wait for them to come over here next year.
Yeah, we had good success buying first season. We went to Keeneland with buying cheap purchases, and they turned out successful. We got Ma Yatel out of the first batch, which was the highest rated 2-year-old ever in the UAE. So we've just we built on that, and this year we went to try and hopefully buy a few more colts, but the market was very strong. But to come home with 13 very nice ones, it's a good start for us for the season. Ma Yatel, so he was the highest rated 2-year-old ever in the UAE off his first run, and he went on to win the Guineas Prelude. He just pulled up a little bit scratchy after that run, so we just gave him a little bit of time, and he was just growing, and he's just turned into an absolute beast this season. He was a horse which was always naturally athletic, but he didn't have the muscle tone that he did here, and now he's really strengthened up, and I think that he could be a really nice carnival horse this season. We'll just target him for the carnival this year.
So is that your plan with him? You're going to run him in the carnival first time?
Yeah, he'll go straight to black type races, so he'll kick off with a sprint, most likely in January. And then we'll make our decision whether he goes internationally or just sticks to the maiden car.
So Mouheeb was one of your most exciting horses from last season?
Yeah, he was. He won dominantly over the sprint, and then the initial plan was to stretch him out to the mile, but when he won so well over the sprint, we kept him at the sprint. And he just drew tricky on the big night and trapped wide, so he didn't quite get the run we would have liked in transit. So we'll just train him for the carnival again this year, keep him fresh for the first run, and most likely look to stretch him out to the mile come the big night.
And what are your plans for Bilhayl as well for the season?
Bilhayl, he was a brilliant first carnival season for him. He came from the UK as a maiden and really went through the grades into group races. So he'll start in the Dubai Dash, and then he'll make his way to a carnival night as well.
And I just wanted to ask you about your training as well. You incorporate some show jumping and stuff into your training?
Yeah, we did that schooling in Australia, and just here in Dubai it's very hot, so we we can't leave too much on the tracks, and it's about mentally stimulating the horses as much as physically getting them fit. So we just look to do something a little bit different with them each day and keep the horses mentally stimulated. So it's a nice little tool to keep the spark and the freshness in the legs.